Hey everybody, welcome back. Sorry for the mess behind me. I still haven't finished cleaning from last night's adventure. I wanted to do a quick video on capitalism, community, life, and food. And you'll kind of see how it all wraps up. So, we as a society uphold, fairness above all others. We love the idea of fairness. We like to put in place systems that are supposed to be fair, whether it's democracy, where everybody's supposed to have a say, get a vote, where we're all supposed to be equals, or if it's capitalism, where everybody gets a chance and the harder you work, the better off you'll be. And all, even communism, where, everybody works, everybody gets an equal amount. All these ideals are ideals for a reason. They're great concepts, but because we are humans, we screw them up. Whether it's jealousy, because in communism, yes, everybody's supposed to get equal, but someone who does a more labor intensive job might want more than somebody who does nails for a living. Understandable, because we're humans. We have needs, wants, desires. Like I get it. But we like these ideals because they are supposed to be fair. Whether it's working hard to get what you want and you have your way, and however, when something happens, whether it's to a child or to an adult, sometimes what is our fallback? What do we like to say? Well, sometimes life's not fair. And it's like, you know what? You're right. Life's not fair. There's famine, there are natural disasters, there's death, there's accidents, all of it run amok. So yeah, life's not fair. But it should not be that life is not fair because we as people are making it unfair. It should not be that one is suffering and you have the chance to make a difference, but instead you're just going to hold it over someone's head. I mean, that's just being an ass. Pardon my vernacular. But I've been thinking a lot about this, because I believe in food as showing love, as helping, because food has gotten me through a lot. Music has gotten me through a lot. Both of these are languages of love. But I do feel that our sense of community is corrupt. And it's been corrupted for a long time, most likely since, one man decided that he deserved more food than the man next to him, and so he started hoarding it. Basic human desires, And I'm not saying don't work hard, because I believe that everybody should work hard. And I'm not saying don't be successful, but what I'm asking is can we even recognize when we have enough? Can we even recognize when we have an overabundance? Because I love to give. I don't like to receive, but I love to give. Whether it's food or help, if I believe that you've come to me with an honest reason, and I at least know that you're not lying or trying to scam me, I will try to help within reason. I've helped some friends far more than others, and that's what we're supposed to do. As a community, we are supposed to, help those around us. It should not be that I'm holding this above you because, I worked harder for this food, so I'm going to keep it, even if it means I'm going to throw it away. It should be, I have more, and you look hungry, so I'm going to give you some of mine. And the hope being that now that I've given you food and you feel better, maybe you see somebody who's cold and you have extra clothes that don't fit. So you give them those clothes. And actually give them to them. Not, I'm going to take this down to the rescue mission because I just don't have time. Hell, if you have clothes that you don't use, throw them in the back of your trunk. You see someone on the side of the road that's cold, take 5 fucking seconds to pull over and be like, hey, here, you look cold. You know what? Maybe you help make their day. Maybe they help someone in their little community. You don't know. But like our sense of community, it is broken. We do need to fix it. And it shouldn't be that we are all individually working harder to further ourselves. It should be more that I'm helping you and I gave you food. You gave that person clothing. That person gave somebody else shelter. Because what we all deserve is food, shelter, love, and safety. That's what we deserve. Everything else, it's fluff and filler. It really is. Like, oh, I deserve this promotion. It's like, okay, yeah, you worked hard. But just because you worked hard doesn't mean that the person next to you didn't. Now, that also doesn't mean that just because you worked hard means that they did. Sometimes you're lucky, sometimes you're not. Sometimes you worked harder and you get what, you feel you are owed. Sometimes the person next to you worked harder. Sometimes we're lucky, sometimes we're not. But, instead of holding all this over each other, we should be helping each other become better people together, right? It clicked when I heard Susie speaking last night about, the talk that she had with her daughters. And it had to do with, like, as long as everybody is respecting each other and everybody is working together to grow and to promote growth amongst each other, that's what mattered. And it's like, if you can do that on a small scale, why can't you do that on a large scale? Like, why can't I help you? You help the next person. They help the next person. And it doesn't just have to be one person. I mean, like, I'm going to have an overabundance of leftovers that we are going to have to find a way to freaking get rid of, because I like efficiency and I hate waste. I know that might seem kind of weird because I am a very inefficient person at times, but I do eventually get around to getting done what needs to be done. But no, I'm not saying, that, I'm not saying tear down society. I'm saying that we need to work better to fix society, because I plan on using our capitalistic society to grow and build something that is very near and dear to me in order to help others. Yes, I would like to make enough to live comfortably, but that's it. I don't need a multi-billion-dollar legacy so that my grandkids can be lazy. Like, I want to be comfortable and I want others to be comfortable. So we'll see. And if what I've said today upsets you, that's fine. I am A-okay with that. I've finally gotten to the point where it's like, what I'm saying is not a bad thing. If you don't agree with it, that's okay. I might not agree with what you have to say, and that's okay too. We don't have to see eye to eye. And if I see you in person, I'm still going to treat you with respect as long as you treat me with respect. Like, we don't respect each other anymore. Everything's gotten petty. Everything has become this, I don't know. It's all become too petty. And we've all forgotten a sense of community and the betterment of each other. Because if we're all helping each other, we actually will do better as a species. Like, if quite literally we are all helping each other, how could we not grow? Anyway, if you liked what I've had to say, please, like, follow, share, comment, whatever. If you don't, that's okay too. Thank you guys. I hope everybody has a great weekend and be easy with yourself. Good night.